Hi, everybody. I'm Janie from Messages from Heaven by Janie on on I can't reach over there on I would say Facebook. No, on YouTube. Um, and I'm also on Messages from Heaven by Janie on .net. That's it. Sorry. And Spirits by Janie at gmail.com. Um, Hi. Uh, Today, I wanted to talk with you about a few things, not a whole lot. Um, Tattoos. I have a tattoo that I got at like 70. Um, Here's my tattoo. It's a flower because I had built a whole garden by myself and paintbrushes because I was in a show at a major gallery in Philadelphia, and I was proud of that because I mostly was not. I had was afraid to approach galleries, and even though I was shown in galleries, they weren't the best, and this was good for me because it me felt good because it was, like I said, a major gallery. I'd shown in New York, I'd shown in Canada. I don't think I showed in California, but I can't remember. Um, I've been painting for a very, very long time. Anyway, so that was tattoos. Um, I want to say that we're never too old to have a good time. My hair is purple. I'm 77. I'm not too old. If you're older, like I am, don't let anybody tell you you're too old. You're too old to wear shorts. You're too old to wear high heels. You're too old to have long hair. Do what you want. Do what makes you feel good. It doesn't matter whether they like it or not. And the same thing goes for young people. Um, Hi. Uh, there are things that are important that we need to do because we're part of the world, and it counts whether you're nice to other people, you know, whether you're a good person, because you probably will not like yourself if you walk by somebody who's just fallen out of their wheelchair and you don't think of helping them get up. I mean, you know, being a good human being generally counts to all of us, and we mostly want to be good people. It's important that you like yourself. You like yourself. Really, it doesn't matter whether anybody else does or not. It matters if you do. So you want to be a compassionate, good person, usually. And there is such a thing as karma, and we get hit in the face with it when we die. We either go to one of the lower places, hello, um, or we go to a higher realm, um, a place where people with better energy, uh, better, more humanity go. Okay. Okay. One of the things that I found out that kind of shook me up with learning about people I know being in my life before was, I think I might have said so before. One of my doctors was probably my cousin, but we were raised together in Germany in, I don't know, 1500s or 1600s. And we were very cute. We were little girls, 3 or 4 years old, jumping through puddles and having a good time, going around in the street, visiting people who would come down and say, "Oh, hi, little girls," and maybe give us a piece of candy, some kind of sweets. And we had a good time. Um, I don't know if she was in my life again or not. And I believe that I died at about 11 or 12. Um, People then died uh, younger because there were no antibiotics. There were really few medicines that really worked. If you got a bacterial infection, you were done. Sometimes you were done with just a virus, not a bacterial infection, a viral infection. There was no medication for it, and you were kaput. So um, I found that my brother, who I am close with, I have a wonderful brother. Um, he lives on the other side of America. That he popped in and out of my life like a little light, you know. "Ooh, hi, here I am, I guess we were born together or whatever. I don't know, brothers, cousins, sisters, whatever. Um, my favorite cousin was my brother, and I was a little boy, and he took care of me. And then he died. Um, our parents had died before. Um, my granddaughters, four of them, were my daughters, and my goodness, um, I can't. I'm just falling asleep. My daughter now was my mother once, at least once. My father was my son. When you start figuring out the, who was whatever in your family, it will come to you. You'll see it, who was what. And it's pretty amazing that, you know, how people show up. I went out today um, with my husband and a woman and husband who we've been close with. And I was wondering, when did I know them before? Do we know everybody in our lives? Are they just popping in and out forever as long as we're coming back to Earth? My cat once, I don't know why he thinks he can drink out of a bottle. Here, I've never seen, he's smelling the bottle. Okay. I may have to, oh, here he is. What are you doing? All right. That's not drinking it. That's gross, too. All right, let's put it back over here. I don't have, I think I do have a little container. Here, wait a minute. I may have to do a different, do a different one, um, because I'm doing all this stuff, giving my cat water. He's got water in other places. Cats are more fussy than dogs, um, and they throw up. You have to have kitty litter for them. Dogs, it's easiest if you take them out for walks. Or they, all right, here. Yeah, he's drinking out of the little bowl. I think I'm going to stop because I am really sleepy. And I think that's it anyway. Thank you for watching. Uh, this is very sweet. I'm looking at what people wrote. Chaudhary said hello. Another Chaudhary. Mohammed Lias said, hello, Auntie. How are you? And then he said, take care of yourself, which is really sweet. No, do not. My cat is doing one of his scratching me. I'm like a pincushion with you. Oh, okay. I'm going to say good night because I'm so sleepy. I'm going to take a nap. All right.